Alright, what's up gang? My name is Cody, beside me is Chris and Eva. Welcome to your Scorch on Demand. Today you have 5 blocks total, 3 of them will be for time, 2 AMRAPs, and then we'll finish out today with a 2-minute core finisher. What you need today is an elevated surface, some dumbbells, and a band. So let's get right into it today. Starting with our warm-up, we're going to go 10 arm circles. We're going to go 5 forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, taking 5 back, working 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going right into that knee hug with your hamstring scoop. Start with that right leg. We're going to do 3 on each side. Last 1, 3, and 3. From there, let's take it out into a forward lunge with an overhead reach. Starting with that right leg, we are going to do 5 on each side. 3, 2 more, 4, and last one, 5. Let's switch sides. 3 and 4, coming up. And last one, 5, and from there, we're going right into 10 steel jacks, taking those hands out wide as you take those feet out wide. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From there, starting with that inchworm, we're going to walk those hands out into your push-up position, rotating right, rotating left, walking hands back up to feet. We will do 3 of those. Good, walking those hands back to your feet. Last one. Good, rotating right, rotating left, walking those hands back up to your feet. And lastly, give me 10 body weight squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, lastly, 10. All right, we're going to begin today with a nice demo. Your first block today is going to be 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest between every exercise. In between every exercise today, that 15 seconds is going to be active recovery, alternating reverse lunges. So, starting out today, you guys have an alternating lateral lunge with 4 high knees in between. So starting out on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, taking it out to the left, coming back to the top. Then from there, you guys are going into that quick RDL into a single leg hop. You guys will be listening to me to cue you halfway, switching sides there. Then going into that broad jump, burpee, and then inchworm back to that starting position. And then lastly, you guys have got this before, going into your sprint sit-ups. Make sure you guys alternate sides there. So again, every 15 seconds between each exercise, you guys are going into that alternating reverse lunge for your active recovery. Remember, 30 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. You guys will do this twice. So, if you guys are ready, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Remember the 4 high knees. Then from there, switching sides. Good. Very nice. Remember that lead leg should be the last leg that you finish on. You guys are halfway through with that lateral lunge. Good. You guys are doing that active recovery in 3, 2, 1, go. Going right into those alternating reverse lunges. Alright, switch it up, get that single leg RDL into your quick hop in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, nice and quick. Tapping that forward and then going into your single leg hop. You are staying on the right side for your first 15 seconds. Alright, switch your legs in 3, 2, 1, go. Going right into that left side. Good. It's a soft bend at that knee as you guys do that. Go ahead and that active recovery here in 3, 2, 1. Go right back to those reverse lunges. Good. For those of you at home, keeping a nice pace here. Remember, slowing it down for that active recovery so that you can move right into your next exercise. Going to that broad jump, burpee and inchworm in 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Walking those hands out. Get a nice full push up at the bottom of that burpee. Then from there, walking those hands back up to your feet. Just make sure that you're walking those hands back to your feet. And that inchworm going into your alternating reverse lunges in 3, 2, 1. Right into that. From here, you guys will be going into those sprint setups next. Again, slow it down with that alternating reverse lunge. It is your recovery period. Dropping it down to the floor in 3, 2, 1. Go. Make sure you guys are alternating sprinter setups here. So switching legs each time. Take an opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keep it going, 10 more seconds, everybody. Alright, going right back into that alternating reverse lunge in 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. We have one more round of these 5 exercises. Going back to the top into that lateral lunge with your high knees in 3, 2, 1, go. Start on that right leg. From there, counting 4 high knees, switching over to that left side. Good, nice job. Keeping a good pace there. Good, almost there, guys. We got 5 more seconds. Then you're going right into that alternating reverse lunge. Your active recovery in 3, 2, 1. Good, nice and slow. Drop it back into that reverse lunge. Catch your breath here. Alright, switching it up in 3, 2, 1. You have that single leg RDL. This time you are going on that right leg for 15 seconds. Switching legs here in 3, 2, 1, go. Side. Good, nice job, everybody. Switching up in 3, 2, 1. Into that alternating reverse lunge for that active recovery. If you're at home, this is your opportunity to slow it down and catch your breath here before we go into that broad jump, burpee and inchworm in 3, 2, 1. Good, nice short hop. You got full push up at the bottom of that burpee and walking those hands back to your feet. Halfway there. Come on, keep those arms and legs moving, everybody. Give me a full push up at the bottom. Good, taking that rest in 3, 2, 1. You got a minute home for go right into that alternating lateral lunge for active recovery. One last exercise before this block is over with. Drop it down to the floor in 3, 2, 1. Right into that sprinter setup. Make sure you are alternating legs with this. You guys are almost done with that first block. Try to keep it moving for that entire time. You will earn a short rest here in a minute. Alright, nice job, everybody. Taking that rest in 3, 2, 1. Good, nice job. Alright, you have a short minute to rest as we go over your next block. For this block, you will need a band as well as a band. Alright, so this next block is a 4-minute AMRAP, so please listen up for your rep counts. Starting out today, you have those banded touchdown squats. So band goes around either ankle, mid-calf, or above the knees. From there, as you take those feet out wide, drop them down, tapping that floor, alternating which hand you touch with. Next Next one is a banded monster walk. So make sure that as you do this, you are stepping out laterally. Then from there, bringing those feet together. You have 3 forwards and 3 backwards. You will do this one 3 times total. Next, you have that banded squat into your lateral raise. So dropping down to a nice low squat. From there, taking that right leg out first, dropping it down, left leg goes out second. You guys have 10 total there. Next, you have banded plank jacks. So taking those feet out wide, bringing them back together. Then from there, go into that next rep. You guys have 10 total there. And then lastly, you have a nice full sit-up. Make sure those heels stay in contact with the floor. You can either tap those toes or keep those hands sliding along the floor. So again, starting out, you have 10 reps of that touchdown squat, 3 forward, 3 backward, 3 times of that monster walk, 10 total on that lateral raise, and then from there, 10 and 10 for the last 2. So, you guys are ready. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Go, and wrapping for the next 4 minutes, starting out with 10 reps of that touchdown squat. Again, make sure you are alternating which hand touches the floor. Try to keep a consistent pace for this next 4 minutes if you can. Good, remember 3 forward, 3 backward. We're going to do this 3 times. Bring those feet together every time you step out and step back. Nice job, guys. From there, going into that banded squat into your lateral raise. Remember, squat down, taking that right leg out to the side first, then left leg out. You have 5 on each side, 10 total here. Good. After we get done with those banded squats, we lateral raise. Going right down into push-up position, dropping into those plank jacks, taking feet out wide, bringing them back together. All right, when you get down there, drop it down on your back, go into those full sit-ups. Remember, you have 10 total reps here. Try to keep those heels in contact with the floor the entire time. Nice job, everybody. When you guys get done here, you're going right back into those banded touchdown squats. Remember, trying to keep a consistent pace. You guys are working at your own pace here. You're almost about halfway through. Make sure you're alternating which hand touches the floor in those touchdown squats. Good, going right into those monster walks. Remember, 3 each way here. Doing that for a total of 3 times. Make sure we're bringing those feet back together every time. Nice job, guys. Keeping a great pace here. For those of you at home, try to keep up with those trainers. A little over halfway through, going right down into that squat, into your lateral raise. Alternating each side. You have 10 total, 5 on each side. Great job, guys. From there, make sure everything's done. Drop it down into that push-up position, going into those plank jacks, taking those feet out wide and back together. Try to keep those hips nice and still. Moving right into that full sit-up, flipping it over on your butt, taking that back all the way to the floor. Try to keep those heels in contact with the ground at all times. Bringing chest to knees. Almost there, guys. Finish up. Once you get done, going back to the top, you got about 50 seconds left. Here's a 4-minute AMRAP. So, hopping it back up, right into those banded touchdown squats, taking those feet out wide, tapping that floor. Try to keep a good rhythm here. Last 30 seconds, everybody. Try to finish up strong. Go right into those monster walks, 3 each way, 3 times total. Make sure we're moving for this last 20 seconds. Come on, guys, finish up. Try to keep up with your trainers. Good, last 10, go right into that squat for your lateral raise. Taking that right leg out to the side first. Get your rest in 3, 2, 1. block, going back to that 30-15 timer. For this block, you will need a dumbbell if you have one at home. All right, jumping right in. You guys have that jump squat into a dumbbell hop over. So jumping, go into that squat jump from there. After you land, jumping over the top of that dumbbell. Make sure you're keeping a nice pace there. Then going into that single arm swing into a push press. So dropping that dumbbell between the hips, treat it like a kettlebell swing. Then from there, using those legs to push that arm up overhead. You guys will stay on the right arm for your first round. Second round, we will move over to the left arm. After that, you have that single leg RDL into a row. So holding that dumbbell on the opposite arm, dropping down on that right leg into your RDL, rowing, then from there, coming back up. Again, you will stay on the right leg for this block, and then left leg for your second round. And lastly, you have a dumbbell Russian twist into that in and out. So make sure you're taking that dumbbell to both sides, lengthening that body out, keeping feet off the floor, and then they're coming back to that starting position. So remember, you're on the clock. This time, your active recovery is that squat into a side step. So from there, as you step out to each side, dropping down into a nice squat. So for every 15 seconds between each exercise, that's what you guys will be doing. Trainers, you ready? All right, here we go. 30 seconds of work. In 3, 2, 1, go. Going into that squat jump and hopping over to the opposite side. Make sure you are jumping on the opposite side of that dumbbell. Good, nice job guys, halfway through already. Good, if you're at home, try to keep up with your trainer's pace. Give me some nice short hops, and from there, moving over to the opposite side, going into that active recovery in 3, 2, 1. Good. Going into that squat into your side step. Make sure you are squatting every time you step laterally. So, no squat when you bring those feet together. All right, switch it up in 3, 2, 1, go. Single arm swing into that push press. Remember, you are staying on the right side for the entire 30 seconds here. So, use those hips to swing that dumbbell up, and then using that leg drive to push that dumbbell up overhead. Nice job, guys. 10 more seconds on that right arm. Going right into that active recovery. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Going right into that lateral step, into your squat. Remember, keep a nice slow pace here. This is your rest period. Going into that single leg RDL into a row. Right leg only in 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Pushing those hips back. Soft bend at the knee. Keep that back nice and flat as you go into your single arm row. You are staying on the right side for this full block. Nice job, guys. Keep it moving. 10 more seconds, then you go right into that active recovery. Try to feel your weight in your heels as you go into that RDL. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Going back into that squat, into your side step. Alright, switch it up. 3, 2, 1. Drop it to the floor. Go into that Russian twist and you're in and out. Again, make sure you keep those feet off the floor here. Tapping both sides, then lengthening that body out. Coming back in your starting position. Halfway through, guys. Remember, active recovery before we go back to the top. Standing it up, going into that squat into your side step in 3, 2, 1, go. Good, nice slow pace here, trying to catch your breath. Good, nice job guys at home. Switching it up in 3, 2, 1, put that dumbbell on the floor, going back to that squat jump into your hop over. Good. If you're at home, try to keep up with your trainer's pace right now. Nice short hops, then from there, hopping over that dumbbell, going right into that next squat jump. 5 more seconds, then we're going right into that active recovery. In 3, 2, 1, do it, grab that together, nice and tall at the top. Step to the opposite side, going into that next squat. Going right back into your single arm swing. This time, going on the left side. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Use that hip, or use those hips to swing that dumbbell up to your shoulder. And from there, using that leg drive, push that dumbbell overhead. Good. Halfway through, y'all. Keep it going. Remember, using those hips to swing that dumbbell. Going into that active recovery in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Going back to that squat into your lateral step. Alright, switch it up. Going into that artificial row in 3, 2, 1. Good. This time, switching sides. Working on that left leg, rowing with that right arm. Good. Remember to feel a nice weight shift in that RDL. Trying to feel all your weight in that heel as you row. Good balance. Nice flat back at the top and bottom end of that prep. Alright, going into your active recovery in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost done with this block. Remember, last thing you have is that Russian twist with your in and out. Drop it to the floor in 3, 2, 1. Good. Russian twist with your in and out. So you're making sure you tap that dumbbell on both sides of your body. Then from there, it's laying clear out. Come back to that starting position. Halfway through, guys. We're almost there. Then you have a nice short rest. Alright, you guys are taking that rest in 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop that dumbbell down. Short rest here while we demo our next block. This time, your next block is another 4-minute AMRAP. You need a dumbbell and a small elevated surface if you have one at home. Alright, this time you guys are starting out with dumbbell alternating snatches here. So, if we start on that right arm, dropping that dumbbell between the legs, from there bringing those hips forward, zipping that jacket up, getting up underneath that dumbbell. You are alternating for each rep. Remember, you are doing an AMRAP here, so you have 8 on each side. Next, going into that dumbbell goblet squat, so holding that dumbbell end over end by your chest, dropping down into a nice little squat, pushing up through the heels, so squeezing those glutes tight at the top. You have 10 reps there. Box jump overs, so if you have that elevated surface at home, make sure you are getting over that entire surface. Each way, you guys have 8 total on those box jump overs. And then from there, lastly, you have that box mountain climber. So hands go up onto the box, driving those knees towards the elbow. You have 16 total reps with that. So 8 on each side. Trainers, be ready to go?
Yes.
4 minutes on your own here. Going in 3, 2, 1. Go! Good. Remember, drop that dumbbell between the legs. Bring those hips forward. Trim that jacket up. And then from there, get up underneath that dumbbell. Remember, you guys are alternating with each rep here. You guys have 8 each side, 16 total reps. Nice job, trainers. Keep it moving. Good. Finishing up here. Going right into push-up position. Going into those mountain climbers on top of that elevated surface. 16 total, 8 each side. Last minute of work right here. Those of you at home, try to keep up. Alright, we're going back to the top, going right back to that alternating snatch. Remember, switching arms to the bottom of each rep. Alright, everybody at home, we're going to finish up strong. Last 30 seconds of work right here. Then you have a nice short break. Ooh, keep it going, Chris. Here we go. Come on. Last 15 seconds of work, trying to get as much in as we can. Good. Once you get done with those snatches, go right into those goblet squats. Come on. Less than 10 to go. Taking that rest in 3, 2, 1. Good. Set those dumbbells down. You have a nice short rest. For your next block, you are going to keep your dumbbell and box. Check and check. All right, so this time going back to that timed round, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of active recovery. So this time you are going to start out with dumbbell 2 jacks into a box jump. So your options here, as you take those feet out wide, you can either take that dumbbell overhead or out front, or you can hold it nice and still at your chest. Either way, you're going to get 2 of them, jumping onto that box and then jumping back off. Next, you have that dumbbell curl into a lateral lunge. So start with that dumbbell at chest height, dropping it down into a full curl. Then from there, stepping out to the side, going into your elevated lateral lunge. Good, nice job, trainers. Next, you guys have that quick deficit alternating lateral lunge, or alternating lunge. So, whatever arm the dumbbell starts in, that's the leg that is going to drop back into your reverse lunge. So, as you step back, you are taking that dumbbell up into a front raise. You are going to stay on the right leg for your entire 30 seconds in the first round. Then we'll go left leg for that second round. And lastly, you are finishing up on the opposite side with that dumbbell curl into your lateral lunge. So giving you that full curl. Then from there, stepping up into that lateral lunge. Your active recovery this round is a step up into an alternating knee tuck. So from there, stepping up, driving that knee up into that knee drive. You are alternating each leg this time. All right, how you guys feeling? That's great. All right, remember, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds active recovery. We're going to do this 2 times through. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Go. Give me those 2 jacks. Then from there, hopping up on that box, dropping it back down. Remember at home, if you want to make this a little more difficult, you can take that dumbbell up overhead or out front as you take those feet out wide. Halfway through. jump up to your knee drive, nice slower pace, slow down, catch your breath before we go back to the top into that 2 jack in your box jump. Start back to the top in 3, 2, 1, good. 2 jacks there, hopping up onto that box and hopping back down. Remember at home, if you'd like to make this more difficult, take that dumbbell either up overhead or out front as you go into those 2 jacks. 10 seconds left, keep it moving everybody, come on, we're almost there. Take that active recovery in 3, 2, 1, good, stepping up, adding that knee drive at the top again, a nice slower pace, allowing yourself to catch your breath here. Alright, we're about to move on in 3, 2, 1, good, give me that curl, head from there, stepping up into that lateral lunge, push it back off, staying on the same side here. Good, trainers keeping up with each other at home, try to keep up with your trainers' pace. Halfway through, guys, halfway. Alright, going into that active recovery in 3, 2, 1. Good, step up with that knee drive. Good, remember at home, you guys are about to go back into that reverse lunge with the front raise. This time, alternate, switching that side. So, keep that right leg prop, stepping back on the left. Then from there, going into that front raise at the same time. Nice job, Ella. Nice job, Chris. Keeping up with each other halfway through. Alright, going into your active recovery in 3, 2, 1. Good. Here we go. Stepping up with that knee drive. You are getting tired, feel free to hold that dumbbell down by your hip. If not, please keep it up with the chest. Alright, going into that curl with lateral lunge in 3, 2, 1, good. Do that nice full curl, start with that dumbbell at your chest. Then from there, stepping up into that lateral lunge. Last one right here, guys. Give me whatever you got left. Halfway through already. Good, nice job, guys. Finish it up strong. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Dropping those dumbbells. Taking a nice short break. You made it. You made it to the core finisher. So, coming up next at home, you guys have a nice 2-minute core finisher. 30 seconds of each exercise. You're going to do each one twice without any rest here. So, it's the last 2 minutes of your day. Alright, dropping down, we're going to go push-up position first. You are going to go plank jack, so taking feet out wide, bringing them back in, then from there, mountain climber, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then lastly, bringing both feet forward and taking them back. So again, plank jack, taking feet out wide, then from there, 4 mountain climbers, followed by bringing both knees up and going back. So that is your first one. From there, your next exercise is a single leg sit up into a leg, or single leg, sit up into a single leg extension. So give me a full sit up, extending one leg, then from there dropping back into that full sit up, switching sides. All right, trainers, we ready to go? Last 2 minutes, 30 seconds of each. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. 2 minutes of non-stop work. Those of you at home, remember, 4 mountain climbers before you start bringing both feet forward. Good, halfway through already. Keep it moving. Let's go. Finishing up that day nice and strong. Getting ready to transition over into that sit-up or extension in 3, 2, 1. Good. Put it over on your butt. Give me that full sit-up as you come to the top, extending that right or left leg first. Take it back into another full sit-up and then extending the opposite leg. Halfway through, guys. Come on, let's go. Keep it moving. Get ready to flip it back over in that push-up position in 3, 2, 1, go. Good, plank back first, go through there, hit me 4, stop climbers, and bring both legs forward, and then taking them back after that. Good, halfway there, guys, halfway, come on, keep moving. You're at home, try to keep up with that trainer's pace, especially elbows. Alright, flip it over, everybody, 3, 2, 1. Good, last 30 seconds of the day right here. Full sit-up, extend that leg, give it another sit-up, and extend the opposite leg. Come on, Chris. Hammer it out, show us there. 15 left. Good, last 10 seconds, everybody. Keep it moving, make sure you're moving at home. Alright, resting in 3, 2, 1. Stop. Catch your breath, wipe down, grab a little water. Trainer's nice job today. For those of you at home, we're going to go through a quick little cool down. So we are going to start by pulling that right leg back. Good, from there, drop that down. Go ahead and pull that left leg. Alright, we're going to take those legs out wide. From there, pushing those hips back, reaching down, trying to tap that floor if you can. Feeling a nice hamstring stretch here. Good, standing back up, taking those arms up overhead, interlock those fingers, pushing those heels and palms to the ceiling, and then we're going to go ahead and lean to the right a little bit. Good, bring it back to the top, reset, push the heels of your palms to the ceiling, and then from there, lean it over to the left. Good, bring those arms down, a couple arm circles forward here. We're going to go 5